All right, my friends. So some people get a bit thrown off when instead of just a plus b, it says 2x plus y cubed to the fourth. But I don't know if you noticed, but up here I was using an uppercase A and an uppercase B. And typically in math, when we use an uppercase for something, it means that it has smaller quantities that make that up. So for example, back in geometry, area equals length times width. Did you ever notice the uppercase A? The A was uppercase because it was a combination of two other quantities, length and width, for example, volume, things like that. So in this case, you're just going to do what you did with A and B. It's just that instead of A, you have 2x. Instead of B, you have y cubed. So the coefficients, my friends, will be, where is it? 14641 from Pascal's triangle. So let's expand it. So we're going to have 1 of your A quantity to the fourth power. Then you don't need to write this part, but technically you have your B quantity to the 0 power, plus 4 of your A quantity, notice the parentheses, they're necessary, to the third power, times your B quantity to the first power. You're decreasing the power on your A quantity by 1 every time, and you're increasing the power on your B quantity, increasing that by 1 every time. Okay. All right, and then 6 times your A quantity squared times your B quantity also squared. All right, plus 4 of your A quantity to the first power times your B quantity to the third power. All right, and then 1 of your A quantity to the 0 power. You don't really have to write that part, but make sure you do write your B quantity to the fourth power. There you go. A little bit of work that will show, but better than having to distribute this thing out by hand the old-fashioned way, right? Anyway, so now let's go ahead and simplify things. Make sure you respect the parentheses there and raise 2 to the fourth as well as the x value there. So let's see, what's 2 to the fourth? Is that 64? I think so. No, it's not. Yes, it is. 4 times 4. Yes, 64. Okay. All right. Plus, let's see, exponents first. So 2x cubed would be 8x cubed times the 4 would give you 32x cubed. And then don't forget that y cubed there. Let's see, exponents first here. 2x quantity squared would be 4x squared times the 6 would give you 24x squared. And then over here, make sure when you raise a power to a power, you multiply them. So you'd have y to the 6th. All right, expanding this one out, we'll end up with 8x y to the 9th. And then this last term here would just be y to the 12th, I believe. There we go. Bring down your prompt. So, we do have a little bit of work, but man, not nearly what we would have had without the shortcut. There you go. So hopefully you can see, my friends, how to use the coefficients, 14641 there. How to notice that the power on your first part of your binomial here starts out with the power that you are raising the whole binomial to, decreases by 1 every time. And then the power on your B term, your second part of the binomial there, starts at 0 and then increases by 1 every time. There we go. All right, my friends, hopefully this is going okay. Let's try another one. Part B, let's give you x. Let's do something with some subtraction in it, shall we? Let's do x to the 5th minus 10 to the 3rd power. All right, see how it goes. Check in with me in the next video.